Hey, collective, it's me. I'm back. I'm just mixing these cards up a little bit so we can get some new messages. Alright, remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message is when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Hey, I'm back. Today is June 14th. Tomorrow's Father's Day, right? Happy Father's Day to the dads, to those that are doing what fathers do. I ain't got nothing else to say about it. That's it. That's it. I ain't gonna take nothing from nobody, not today. Cause I know what it's like. We're gonna go with this one. That was a little lighter. Not so many. It'll be easier on my hands. We'll take those with us. Alright, let's see what the message is for the collective. I went out and I had brunch. I treated myself. I had a mimosa. I did. I tried it because I've never had one before. So I tried it. It was good. It was good. I had sipped on it a couple times, because I know it has alcohol in it, But because I am trying to experience new things, listen, it was nice. I had breakfast. I had me an omelet, bacon, double side. Yep, I sure did. Well done. And that was good, and it was cool. It was really packed. I sat at the bar and I had breakfast, and then there was people, we all sat together. It was nice. I enjoyed it. It's like the first time, one of the first times, that I've taken myself out. And, it's getting easier. Look at me, right? All right, let's go. It's getting easier. Yeah. Maybe next time I'll have somebody join me, Well, maybe. We'll see. I ain't pushing it. I ain't pushing the envelope at all. I'm learning how to love me, how to do me, give me the things that I wish somebody else would give me. You know what I mean? Or treat me the way I wish somebody else would treat me. It'll come along. I'm showing the universe. Listen, I'll give it to myself. We have to be able to do that so that we're not codependent on other people, right? We don't feel like we can't accomplish that. We can't do that by ourselves. Yes, we can. We're whole. I say all that all the time. We're whole and we're complete all on our own. We got everything we need outside of the physical strength of, the work of one or two people, two more, maybe three. You can't carry everything, but nobody really can, But if you can do it on the emotional, on the spiritual, and on the financial level, somebody regret hooking up with somebody. Yep. Somebody has a bright future. Hell, boy, somebody could have had a bright future, but they were with a toxic lover. Yeah, but it's less like somebody was just so drawn to someone, right? They didn't look at the long-term ramifications. That's that energy of thinking that you can change somebody, Temporary high, long-lasting low. What's this? Instant chemistry. Yeah, y'all had chemistry. This don't have to be a lover. This could be somebody that you just kick it with. Y'all get it. Y'all vibe. You know what I'm saying? What we got here? Unresolved drama. There's some unresolved drama here. Okay? Questions remain unanswered, undecided. Both of y'all confused and shit. Mixed signals, all that mess, right? Green light. Somebody got the green light to move forward to their future. But it's this toxic lover that they can't seem to shake. They can't seem to shake the chemistry. They can't. If somebody has some issues, I heard trauma that they need to deal with. It could be sexual, right? Because outside of sex, the only reason we stay in toxic situations is finances, right? We feel like we can't do better. Our own self-esteem, Toxic lover can't resist even if it's not good for you. Bad boy, bad girl energy. Somebody could have addictions. I'm hearing. I heard that earlier. Somebody could have addictions. Maybe you got caught up with somebody that had addictions that, they tried to keep hidden, or they tried to act as if they had control over. All right, take that how it resonates. But yeah, outside of that, the sex is good. That's all that's good though, because this person don't do shit for you. It's like you keep giving this person passes, right, on their behavior. Maybe you did something with this person and, you thought, monkey branching, wow, yep, this one was bouncing around. This is somebody, you met somebody that was running from another relationship that they did the same exact fucking thing. A monkey brancher. Going from one relationship to another without healing. Carrying resentment from past relationships onto the new person. That's what you've gotten yourself involved with the hell boy. Yep, somebody straight from hell. This is somebody that lives in the fire. They sit down there in the fire. Yes. And when after they done set shit on fire, they move on to the next person and try to say you were the reason that the house caught fire when it was their shit that caught the house on fire. You hear me? Joyful reunion. Ooh, what is this about? Reconnecting with loved ones bring deep happiness, excitement. If you have walked away from the situation, this is the type of person that could have had you isolated from your family and friends. Okay? This person created a wedge between you and the life you had before them. I'm going to put it just like that, the life you had, because I'm talking about everything this person helped you to sever ties or to distance yourself from anything healthy. I'm going to put it just like that. Anything healthy, so that they could have total control over your energy. What's going on here, Spirit? But I feel like you are starting to reconnect with this joyful reunion, reconnect with the people that you walked away from. You know what I mean? You feel regretful. You feel like this person, you sunk to a new low. I heard, excuse me. You feel like you sunk to a new low when you was with this person. But, you had to accept it. But it was something about that chemistry. You gotta work on that part, babe. Somebody gotta work on that part. Man or woman, you gotta work on that. You gotta work on why you sacrifice yourself. What is it that this person gives you? Because this is what they don't pay you any attention. They don't give you any compliments. They don't buy you flowers. They don't take you out. The only time you guys go out is if you're paying. Okay? This person uses your car. They don't put gas in the car. They destroy your shit. All right? They're out here cheating. And they're telling everybody, that you're you're too controlling, you're insecure, when the whole time it's this person breaking down your fucking spirit. You know what I mean? By the behavior. And it's happening because you keep allowing it. You're afraid to say, no, I'm not going to do that no more. No, get your ass up and go do such and such, make something. You're afraid this person's going to leave you. And they will. They're going to leave you anyway. When they find somebody that's got their shit together like you used to have. You hear me? Like you used to have. And while they done sucked all your energy, they're going to look good and they're going to find somebody else that got the same shit you used to have and do the same shit over. They monkey branching. They swinging from tree to fucking tree. Thank you, Spirit. Unhealthy comparisons. This person had you in your head. This person had you feeling like it was you. You were wrong. Something was wrong with you. You were the one that was making the relationship too hard. You were the one that was hard to love. Man, listen, Spirit said, look, keep it moving. You got the green light to go towards whatever it is. Go get back what you lost. That's what I heard. And some. Where you going? Acts of kindness. You're too kind. Small gestures of love create big impacts, uplifting and supportive ripple effects that spreads hope. That's you. You know, you are a very loving, very kind person. This person had you comparing yourself to people that, see, I was getting ready to say low vibrational, but see, this is the one that's low. The Hellboy is the one that's low vibrational. This person attracts high vibrational people. Or maybe, okay, I'll put it like this, higher than them. They could still, you know, go out to party, drink and stuff like that, but they still taking care of their homes and shit like that, right? They could be single mothers, shit like that. Women that, you know, that have removed it, or something about your self-esteem. You got stability in your life, but there's something about you that's missing, and that's what draws in your, I heard, your karmic twins, karmic soulmates. But this one right here, this Hellboy here, this one that was sent from hell, straight from the devil, I think that's the devil's son. Ooh, shit. I ain't finna do it. What's this, spirit? Nostalgia trap. Listen. Don't let this person fool you, man. Don't fool yourself. This person may come in trying to be nice and act as if they changed. That's because their resources is drying up. That little, what do you call that, Rolodex of people that they leave the door open like they're doing you right now, so they can come back in. It was a misunderstanding. I heard my childhood. Some bullshit. Yearning for the past, preventing growth, only remembering good memories, dismissing the bad. Somebody wants you to sweep it under the rug and give them another shot. Another shot to what? So they can play the fucking field? Listen, you're a rising star. This is somebody like a, whenever they see, it's like a moth to a flame. It said that. Yeah, that's the first thing on a regretful hookup. A moth to a flame. That's exactly what I seen. This is somebody that they can't help it. They can't help it. They can't help it. I mean, they can help it, but they're just, it's an addiction. Something's an addiction. Obsession. This is the only place they get energy. They don't have anything inside of them that would make them feel good about themselves. It's like this person is empty. The only way they survive is on thrive, I heard, is on other people's energy. People that are happy and joyous and very kind and loving. And this is it. The empath and the narcissist. The empath and the narcissist. They play on your emotion, on your kindness. Yes. Generational karma. Look at that shit there. And what we got here? Play in the field. Generational karma. This person has this person's spirit is not, well, it's existent, it exists, but it's very low. They don't have any, there's no light in this person that makes this person want to get up and just do better for themselves. This is, it ain't, they don't have it. They don't have the desire, they don't have the motivation, the gumption. They have to have it right now, so they have to find a host. Damn. Somebody's shine is fading. That's what I heard. Clingy, look. Wow. This person could be very clingy. Yeah. Codependent, latches on too soon, doesn't give others any space, wanting others to fix their fucking issues. I can't make it up. That's what this person wants. Espionage, they spying on you, collective. A spy, frenemy, finding out your secrets, using things against you, works for the other side, gain info. Who's getting info for this person? Because I don't feel like this person has any access to you, so they could be spying on you through other people, like friends of friends or family members or something like that. What's going on here, Spirit? You were measuring yourself against the person that, against people that this person was using to drag you down. You know what I'm saying? It was a plot. You know, it was a plot. Somebody knows how to do that. Somebody that does that to everybody. Look, cultural clashes. You guys are not the same. Y'all don't have the same values. Nah, you don't. You're a very loving, kind person. And you know what? I'm gonna say this too, because I know for myself. Even if you are nurturing, kind, you know that doesn't mean our families. We got that from our families, because I'm a prime example that the family I grew up in was not loving and kind and nurturing. Not to say that, you know, I'm not trying to blame nobody. I'm just talking about my experience. It wasn't nurturing. It wasn't loving. It wasn't teaching. It wasn't holding and saying it's going to be okay. I didn't get none of that shit. You understand? So that's not where I'm from. That's why I've always felt like I didn't belong. You feeling me? That's why I've always felt like the black sheep, because I was always the caretaker, the giver, the let me help you, let me make it better, right? But and most of my knowledge I learned on my own. Even as a young woman, my first menstrual, I had to find out about it in a book. My first child, I had to read about what was going on with my body and what was going to happen to me in a book. You understand? Nobody came and said, this is what's going to happen when this child... And I was 17 years old. It didn't matter. Okay? So I'm just saying that to say, but, you know, although I had to go through, you know, my journey, I was always me on the inside. You know, I did some shit, you know, I ain't gonna lie, to try to, you know, run from it, hide from it, whatever the fuck we be doing when we don't want to deal, right? You know, because I just didn't fit in, so I had to try to fit in somehow, right? Even if it was something so low vibrational, you know, but people accepted me. That's the funny thing I think about sometimes. It's like when I was at my worst, when I was not loving myself, when I was hurting myself, my family, you know what I mean? Everybody was around me. But when I decided to change my life and not accept anything less than I deserve, don't nobody want to talk to me. Go figure, right? Cultural clash. Listen, you got a heart of gold. You got a heart of gold. For real, for real. You know, and with this cultural clash too, I also get, you know, it's your upbringing. Somebody had an upbringing where that was very cold, that was very abusive to women. This is somebody that could have been abused by a woman. You know what I mean? This is somebody that could have had a mom that made, you know, that always wanted to be made, you know, to be first and held in high honor, but they weren't loving. This is somebody that could have watched their mother do shit to their father, sneak, you know. This could be somebody that watched, Spirit said this is somebody that watched their mother take their father's abuse, and they used to be so angry. They used to be so mad at their mom for taking the abuse. Now this is somebody that abuses other women because, why you let me fucking do it? That's what I hear. Why you let me fucking do it? Stop letting me do it. Come on, Spirit. Social butterfly. You a social butterfly. You love people. You love humanity. You love the earth. You love life. Life. Because life is in everything. Thriving in social circles, enjoying interacting with others, popular, charming, ease in social settings. That's you. That's you. Yeah, look at this lip service. Who just giving lip service? Empty promises dressed as gold. There it is. Somebody trying to match your energy, but they're a liar. It's fake. You have a heart of gold. This is somebody that's trying to emulate your energy. It's not gonna work. You tried that before. Look at this shit. Look, 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 look. You tried that before, and this is what happened. Somebody tried to listen. Somebody tried to do this to you right here. They tried to take away your shine, your light, your love, because somebody took it from them. Somebody took it from them. That's why. What's going on in spirit? It was somebody they trusted with their heart that took it from them, that hurt them. This is somebody that could have resentments towards their father and their mother. Their father for the way they treated their mother, and their mother for allowing it. Now this fucking person is confused. They don't know how to act. You hear me? They seek out women that they can abuse, that will take their bullshit the whole time being like their father. You hear me? And then they hate the woman because the woman allows it. They think you're weak. They think you're stupid. I'm hearing somebody say, who's going to show me the way? 2121, thank you, Spirit. I feel like that's what you're doing, collective, when you walked away from this situation, when you chose to love yourself. When you let this person go on, do what they're gonna do, and you stop allowing them to wreak havoc. Not even wreak havoc, because I'm not even gonna say it, because that's fucking. It takes two to tango. You was there for a lesson. They was there for a lesson. You were there to teach this person how to love, how to. You was here to show this person that they are worthy of love. They don't feel worthy. This is somebody that feels like they was fucking forgot about. Nobody had time to show them shit, so they had to learn on their own. Hard to go. This is somebody. Shit, I lost my train of thought. I'll get back to it. Thank you, Spirit. They came towards you in the same energy that they do everybody else, except the thing is, you didn't fall victim to this person. Nope. Residual effects. Wow. This is giving me PTSD energy. Lingering impacts or consequences that continue after the main event. Subtle and long lasting. Yeah. This person could have PTSD. There's something in this person's mind. Ooh, child. They all want to come together. Okay. That they cannot. That little boy inside is still a little boy. You hear me? That's why they run their monkey branch like they do. Because when people see that they haven't matured, they get embarrassed. They get humid. They feel like they're less than. And now they got to hurt you. They got to deflect because you see them. And that's also the nurturing in you is what keeps you holding on to this person, because you know that they've been hurt and you want to show them, but I don't know what that's going to. This person is turning you into something you don't want to be, so you're going to have to let God do what God do. Thank you, Spirit. What's going on here? Spirit. Sinking feeling. Ooh. Bad hunch about someone proves true. You could have had I don't know, I'm hearing a premonition, or like you could see where something is taking someone, and it's like it gives you kind of dread and anxiety. Or this person could be feeling like this, like they got something bad's about to happen, a sense of dread, realizing, somebody's realizing, somebody's starting to, could be going through a spiritual awakening, somebody's starting to awaken to themselves, what they're doing. That's what I'm hearing. What's that? Nostalgia trap. Because people are waking up to this person as well. They wake up first. You gotta wake up to yourself, and when you wake up to yourself, then you can see what's happening outside of you. But it takes what's happening outside of you for you to wake up on the inside, right? Okay, let's keep going. What's this message, Spirit? Winning streak. You're on a winning streak. Everything you touch turns to gold because you got a heart of gold. You give out gold, so gold is coming back to you. You give out solid 100%, authentic energy, right? So don't expect copper back. Don't expect silver back. Don't expect brass back. Expect gold back. Just like you give it out 100%, expect it to come back to you 100%. If things are coming back to you in less than authentic, then it ain't for you. That's just the devil, the enemy trying to get you distracted confirmation. You hear me? That's just the devil trying to throw a monkey wrench in there, trying to see if you really know what the fuck you're doing. Can you really tell fool's gold? Thank you, Spirit. You're on a winning streak. People see that about you. What's going on here, Spirit? What we got? Authority and sexcapades. Ooh. Somebody could be having some legal issues with their sexcapades. Entanglements, romantic sexual exploits, secret sex acts, unexpected flings forbidden. Authority, in charge, giving orders, strong presence, has an upper hand in relationship, dominant personality. Somebody could like S&M. That's something I don't know, but I know of it. Judgmental stares. Wow. With the authority, giving orders stronger than the monkey branching and the sexcapades, people are talking about this person. That's why they got this sinking feeling. Because I told you, people are starting to see this person. People are starting to talk about and gossip about how this person, who this person is, what they do, judgmental stares. Yep, look at that. And family fucking secrets. Look at that. Yeah, they are. The message in the stars, feeling connected to the universe through astrology, see signs in all things around you. Amen? Yes, you do. Judgmental says feeling judged by others, disapproval, social pressures, feelings of self-consciousness. That's what this person's going through. That's that sinking feeling they got. Now somebody's starting to see their shit starting to stink. Ooh, that's what I heard. Unspoken truths within family, embarrassing matters, concealed family secrets, protects reputation. That's what happened. This is somebody that's needs to clear out their root chakra. They're still behaving and acting on some shit that happened at home. Something could have happened to them at home. Take it how it resonates. All right? But I see the police here. This somebody could have a lot had a lot. Jesus, get it together, girl. A lot of run-ins with the police. This is like that has been in jail, has gone to jail. Okay, so they have this. It's like they don't really connect with social. They don't really do well in society outside of the constraints and the rules of prison. It's like in prison, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about this for. In prison, they got, it's like they have some kind of way they do things in there, you know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody in there in their fucking feelings. That's what I heard. Yeah, somebody, they burnt a lot of bridges. What's on the bottom here? Slow motion fights. Somebody feel like they going through a slow motion fight. Wow, somebody feels like shit, like they watching their life pass by in front of their face. You know what I mean? pass by before their eyes. Everything's happening in slow motion. Something could have had. Ooh, what the fell out? Look, somebody could be having a public meltdown. What the fell out here? The burnt bridges, spirit said keep it. Yeah, somebody know they burnt bridges. They burnt a lot of bridges. All because of their unhealed trauma. And now they feel like people can see them. They feel like people can see them. This is the prime example of shitting where you eat. This is somebody in their community just going around like, and now something's happening. It's like somebody is flashing before their eyes. Now somebody's able to see. It's like somebody's playing a videotape of them to this person in their head. And not to mention that they're showing them, they're also showing them that people see them. It's like somebody's having an out-of-body experience. Oh, nigga, I ain't even lying. It came on out. Come on, baby. Somebody's having an out-of-body experience, I promise. Yeah, fight that lasts a long time. Calm moments with small storms. Bad situation that lasts a long time. Wow. Somebody got to have to sit still for a long time and think about this. I heard somebody in a timeout. Yep, so you could think about what you done, what you did, or some shit. Somebody may be going to jail. I'm just gonna say what it is. I feel like somebody might be going to jail. Could have something to do with their sex, them running something around sex escapades, threesome, sex acts, secret sex. Somebody could be going to jail for prostitution, I'm hearing, or dealing with or picking up prostitutes. Take it how it resonates. Or being one themselves, man or woman. That's what I'm hearing. Look, make believe. Wow. La La Land. Too idealistic, believing in the impossible, unrealistic expectation. Somebody thought this was gonna bring them some kind of position, I guess. Confirmation. It's on, the bottom. Unseen burdens. Wow. Somebody could be homeless, carrying emotional weight that goes unnoticed by others. Precious feeling weight of the world. Wow. Somebody really thought they was on a winning streak. That's what I'm hearing. They thought they was really doing some shit out here, but all they was really doing is living in this fucking idealistic make-believe with unrealistic expectations, false accusations. Groundless and untrue claims attempt to damage reputation, wrongly blamed or judged. This person trying to say you're the reason they going through this shit? Is that playing the fucking victim? Look at that shit there. Somebody trying to blame you for what they fucking going through. They better be blaming their mom and their daddy. And if you the mom and daddy, backstage drama, yeah, this is what's going on behind the scene while you're getting promoted. If you're the mother or the father that's in this energy, that has, created this fucking monster, yeah, somebody gonna have to break that generational curse. It don't look like it's gonna be old boy or old girl this time. It may have to be one of their kids. You feeling me? Yeah, exaggerates or fabricates the situation, makes others feel sorry for them. Woe is me. Yeah, this is somebody that's living in a fucking illusion, and they out here trying to say you're the reason. This person could really, literally be saying that because you left them with nothing. They haven't been able to recover, motherfucker. For real? Child, please don't let nobody guilt trip you, cause I did see some guilt trip shit in here. I did see something about guilt tripping. I don't know. But I did see something about some guilt tripping. Don't let this person guilt trip you. You guys may have trauma bonded in the past. Maybe you guys do have similar backgrounds. You know, maybe, you know what I'm saying, as far as your upbringing and shit like that, maybe you have experienced the same, you know, type of situations, but you guys are not the same. You guys are not the same. This person is still running around in a unhealed energy. Meanwhile, you're healing. Cover up. Listen, I'm telling you, they're trying to hide something. Hiding or concealing a mistake, a scandal, or wrongdoing, protecting oneself. Fear of exposure. Something that happened here too that they scared that's gonna come out. But people, if it's about their childhood, people already see that shit, and 9 times out of fucking 10, we all done fucking went through it. What's going on here? You know, you're not responsible for what happened to you, you know, in your past, but you're responsible for your future. You're definitely responsible for that part. For where you go, where you're allowed to take you. Look, public meltdown. Somebody's having a public meltdown. Honest to God. Emotional breakdown in public. Wow. Yeah, losing control. Unfilled display that catches people's attention. People are seeing this person lose their shit. Espionage, spying. Yeah, they're seeing this person lose their shit. And it ain't because of you, collective. It's because they out here running from themselves. They watching themselves in a slow motion fight. Yep, they're burning bridges along the way, you know. They're very clingy, very needy. But they want to, you know, act as if they got their shit together. They don't. Well, y'all know who this is. What's going on here, Spirit? Could be you guys. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know who watches. One more, Spirit, please, and thank you. Sniper bullet. What is this? Minding your own business when someone puts your name in their mouth. Shades coming. Whoever this is losing their fucking shit out here. They seriously finna throw some shade your way. They seriously finna do that shit. Be careful. Look. Unshakable love. Deep-rooted affection that grows stronger with time. Unwavering affection, steady and resilient. That's you, collective. But it says, you know, just know that you gonna have something. Your name's gonna come up in this meltdown. Oh my God, your name is gonna come up, right? Yes, sir. What's going on here, Spirit? What's this? Generational karma. I can't fucking make it up. Didn't I say it ain't gonna get broken this cycle with this person? And if this is your story, collective, you broken that karma. That's the behaviors, the experiences, and unresolved issues being passed down through family lines, affecting the children. That's all it is. Us repeating the fucking cycles. The shit that our parents dealt with. The shit, the way they acted. When we're children, we don't know why our parents treat us the way they do. We don't know what the fuck's going on. But once we get older, when we recognize something ain't right, and we recognize ourselves, then we can see what our parents could have went through. Maybe we even ask and get more information, right? But like I said, this is somebody that generational karma. This is definitely some shit that was passed down, and somebody is living it, you know. And it's time for them to come on up out of it now. Somebody's realizing this is some shit that was passed down through generations. It's time to break the fucking cycle. It's time to say, I don't want to fucking do this no more. And go with your righteous self, your highest self. Because they both live in the same house. Thank you, Spirit. But sometimes we want to cover it up. And I feel like somebody wanted to cover up your light too, collective. I'm going to say that. But this is somebody hiding from something. They hiding from themselves. They hiding from their past. And not to mention they hiding from their trauma, their root chakra. But what about all the shit they did since then? Because it was all stemmed from that. This is what's happening. Somebody's shit is catching up to them. That's all it is. It's surrounding them. It's circling them. Eight of Swords energy I'm getting. Cashing in. Woo, who's cashing in here? Seize the moment. Viral fame. Investing. Taking advantage of an opportunity. Career advancement. Look at this. X on the scene. Y'all watch out. Somebody try to come back in the picture. Look, they follow you on social media. Home run. That's right. All right. I'm going to get off of this. I'm going to get y'all a spiritual AF because you know that's how I do it. That was very interesting. That was an interesting read. Spirit, what's the message here? What advice do we have for the collective going forward here? Hit it out the park. You guys got this, collective. All right. I feel like things are coming back, coming together for you. Then I said coming back. Some people may be coming back into your life. That's true. But nothing's coming back that you've already experienced because those were lessons. You learned something, but just be open for new experiences. That is open for you. Anything that you felt like you lost, you're going to get it back, but it's going to be better because you're going to choose in a different way. So that means you're going to get a different result. Right? Thank you, Spirit. What we got here? No is a full sentence. You know what punctuates that sentence? Action. We spend so much time explaining our boundaries. Don't sit around trying to explain to somebody why you can't fuck with them. Don't do that shit because then you leave that shit open for them to fucking manipulate. Okay, time explaining our boundaries that we forget to just have a fucking boundary. Say no and quit participating in what you said no to. Remove yourself from the situation if you have to. Be your own boundary. Amen? That's what you're doing. You're being your own boundary. Thou shalt not judge because thou hast fucked up before. Hello. Thank you, Spirit. You ain't judging nobody. You just choosing to yourself. And no more being in survival mode. You know what it is and what it ain't. All right? I'll see y'all. Deuces.